Hi Libra, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Libra, in today's reading, I'm going to give you a couple of the cards from the Oracle, going to do your reading and then clarify it. So just also want to let you know that I am very grateful for all you guys being on my channel, supporting it and still watching it. If you haven't subscribed or even liked this content that I'm doing, I ask you to please like or share or subscribe because it does get my channel to get noticed out there. So, but I appreciate you guys, all of you from day one. It's been hard, but I did it. I'm on 1,000K. So, I'm at 1,000 subscribers. So I'm very, very humbled and I'm very, very grateful for it. All right, you guys. So let's get started on your reading. Do take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Libra, for their highest good. 2 cards for Libra, please. All right. Wow. Okay. So you do have vast vistas, expand your horizons. I do feel like you are thinking out of the box. I feel like you are really concentrating on your ships to come in. I also feel like, if you have any ideas, think big about it. Think bigger, put them out there. Make it the way you want to. Think big, okay? Like think out of the box. You also have distant thunder, clear the air. So whatever it is that you're going through, maybe you need to start clearing the air now. It's time for you to clear whatever it is. Like, don't let it weigh heavy on you. Clear your energy, get grounded, do what you need to do to clear that energy, okay? Because I feel like it's still like inside you, like continuously, like, affecting you. Wow. All right, so let's do one from here. And it's called Emotions. And so these cards are really good. I love these cards. They're part of my ritual in the morning. This one is called Emotions. So it says honoring the flow of all emotions. So, maybe you're processing a lot, feeling a lot of the energy, feeling a lot of the emotions going through you. This is a way of releasing anything that's been holding you back, because your soul is trying to let it release, so that way you have more experiences to come in, because it doesn't want you to hold on to that past. It wants you to let it go. Wow. Nice. Love it. All right, so let's get started on your reading, Libra. Do take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Libra, 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 Libra. All right, my Libras. All right. Oh, my hands got small or something. It's just weird. Okay, here we go. You have the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is talking about, for the current, is saying that, you're wanting something new, some new experiences to come in. Definitely moving forward towards something different, something new. Very nice. This is a movement, a fast movement going forward, so it's good. One for the situation. Wow, look at that. Sun card, think positive and everything. Be positive, because the sun is shining on you, that no matter what you're going through, have gratitude for everything. Be happy. The past or now. The Queen of Wands. Wow. Being your unique self, not letting anybody stand in the way of you achieving your goals, not letting anybody bring you down or keep you down. Wow. What's hidden? You have the Six of Pentacles. Wow. You could be coming into some kind of money. Like I said, you're waiting on your ships to come in. Could be receiving some kind of abundance. You could also be very generous, balancing out with your finances. So, wow. One for the hopes and the fears. You've been very emotional. Wow, isn't that on the spot with this? So I feel like you're going through a healing right now. Also, because I feel like you're in your feelings a lot right now. And so is everyone else. We're all going through this transformation and healing. So definitely a lot of emotions coming through. One for the what you need to do now. Justice. You came into your own reading, Libra. Look at that. Justice card is here, speaking your truth, seeing the truth in things. Karma, being justified for everything that's been going on, keeping things balanced, or things will balance out for you. One, or you could also be going through legal problems. One for what you need to work on. Yeah, the Four of Pentacles. Wow. So the four of Pentacles, you're holding on to some kind of grudge, something from the past. You're holding on very tightly. We'll see more with the cards. Your the outcome. Three of Cups. Wow. Some kind of celebration, some kind of togetherness. I feel like you have a lot of support around you. Even if you feel like you do have support, you know. You never always know that you're never alone. I do feel like you're going to be happy. You're going to start feeling very happy. At the end of the tarot deck, you do have the Emperor card. The Emperor card is definitely talking about that you are ready for anything that comes your way, no matter what. You know how to make wise decisions. You're very smart. You just know how to do it. Stand in your power and be that leader that you are, Libra. You also have Seven of Pentacles. Definitely deciding about what your next step is, trying to figure out, you know, keeping, you know, not keeping anything, more like reviewing everything to try to figure out where you're going to put your next investment in, or what are you going to do next is your next step. You also have the Ten of Wands. And Ten of Wands says that, you know, you're very overwhelmed with a lot that's been going on. You know, it's been a lot on your shoulders, you know, but now you're moving on forward. So it's good. This is very nice. Very nice, Libra. All right, Libra. So do take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Libra. Libra, Libra, Libra. All right, Libra. See what's going on. This is for the Knight of Wands spirit. This is for Libra for their highest good. This is for Libra, Libra, Libra. The Knight of Wands. Why is the Knight of Wands here? Wow. Okay. So you do have the Knight of Wands here. Like I said, you know, you're ready to move forward. You're wanting something new. You're ready for these new experiences to come in, and definitely moving forward because it is the Knight of Wands. So they're asking you to find your inner courage, your confidence to move forward from whatever it is that's lingering on in your life. Like, I feel like you're going in a different direction now. I feel like your things have moved you in some other way. In a different path, because I feel like you're seeing your value, you're seeing your worth. You know, it's no longer has been the same. So now it's like you're moving on, and I feel like you're definitely going on this path. I also feel like for some of you guys, you are definitely going on a spiritual path, because if you're watching tarot readings, you are definitely something piquing your curiosity there. So just know. But I feel like you're finding your inner wisdom, your inner courage to go on this new path. Okay, because you are ready for it. I also feel like oh my goodness, gosh, what was that? Oh, for you to have patience. Yes, thank you, Spirit. Find patience. Okay, really have patience for everything that's going on. You have the Sun in what the situation. All right. So, you know, you do have the Sun card, and when we do receive the Sun card, in your case, it's in the situation. So you need to start thinking positive in everything, whether it looks down or it doesn't look right. You're still they're still asking you to really, really think positive. That, you know, there's a lot of things that you're holding on to. You do have the Four of Cups here. If I feel like, you know, you're having a hard time adapting to all these changes that are going on in your life. I feel like, you know, there are things sometimes that you're not really wanting to deal with, or wanting to see, or wanting to deal with. Because like deep down, you know that you hold the key to these things, that, you know, you're just wanting to have this material success and be happy with your family, your friends, you know, and you will have it. But it's like these things that you need to take care of, like the distant thunder. You know, what is it that's pulling you like that? What is it that's coming out that's making you frustrated, that's making you disconnected? You know, what is it that you're holding on to so much that you won't seem to let go? And that's what they're saying. I do feel like you are going towards this material success because you have it here, and you've always been that resourcer. You always know how to create this money. You have the Queen of Wands here for the past or now, and I do believe it's now. I feel like you need to really be your unique self, be your own way, your own person, whether you're male or female. Be assertive. Don't let nobody take anything away from you or bring you down. Don't let anybody stand in your way to achieve what it is that you want. And even though that it may seem hard or difficult right now, and you may think that, well, I don't have the money to go through all this, to do this or to do that, you will find a way if you ask for it. You have the Six of Pentacles and what's hidden. Wow. Okay. So you do have the Six of Pentacles here. The Six of Pentacles is talking about, receiving some kind of help, or, some kind of abundance coming in. I feel like for somebody out there, and I don't know who this is for, but I'm just gonna tell the message. So if it resonates with you, then take it. If it doesn't. Okay. So I feel like you've been giving. This is a message from your spirit guides. Okay, that you have been giving. And I feel like you feel like you've been betrayed. You feel like somebody has taken something away from you, and it's like, what, I've been giving you. It's like they're saying, it's like you've been giving so much of your time, your effort, and all of a sudden they just like did you wrong, and you feel betrayed. You feel like somebody just pulled the rug under you, and you just like fell, and it's like, what, and it's a big shock to you. I feel like right now, definitely, you're very sad and you're very upset, because that's why the emotions are coming high or going high towards you. And I feel like you just need to, that this is a process that you're needing to go through, because you had to see something for what it was. So that is a message for somebody that I channeled in for you guys. So if it resonates with you, take it. If it doesn't, leave it. But for everybody else, I do feel like there is abundance coming in. I feel like also too that, you're going through a healing for everyone, because you've been through a lot. You feel like you've been betrayed. You feel like, everything's just accumulating and you're feeling it. But they're saying that you're going to move past this. Okay. You're going to move past this. There's going to be help for you. Somebody's going to come in and help you. You're going to have what you need, but just, keep going. No matter what, you're still going to go through this healing. So just know that, because you have it down here, the Three of Swords. You're feeling very emotional. Your emotions are high right now. Feeling everything that you've been through, everything that's been happening. And then you have the Three of Swords down here, Libra. So let's see what the Three of Swords down here is about. All right, so definitely going through that healing. Like I said, your emotions are going to be very high. You're feeling very emotional, but you're definitely moving on forward. And you want to, nothing is stopping you. But remember, you're the Queen of Wands here. Don't let anybody bring you down. That whatever we are going through in life, they are life lessons. So, nothing is really permanent. So that's what they're saying. You are definitely leaving a lot of things behind, going towards something new projects, new things, new ideas, new pursuits. So definitely nice. Remember that you do create the world that you live in. Think positive in everything, that if you be positive and you're positive in everything, that it will become positive, in your life. But if you're negative and say, oh, nothing happens for me, nothing happens this way, I'm so, oh, well, I won't try it, so negative, not wanting to do it, it's going to be that way, because you yourself know how to do things. You have all the tools, you have the knowledge, you have the experience to create and do what you want to do. It's also a lot of self-reflection here, and a lot of communication that you need to do. You have the Justice card here. And why is the Justice here? This is your card, Libra. Definitely going through a lot of things. Things are balancing out for you. Justice is here. Karma is here. I feel like you need to really step back and see your accomplishments and see the truth in everything that's been going on in your life. I feel like, you do have the Nine of Cups, and you need to be content with what you have. Be grateful, have gratitude, see your achievements, see your accomplishments and that you have done. Sometimes you don't see them, You know, trust your intuition on things and how you're doing things. And that's what they're saying. Have gratitude for everything that's coming in. Um, you also have the Four of Pentacles here again. So why is the Four of Pentacles here? All right, so with the Four of Pentacles here, I feel like you are holding on to something very tightly too. Could be the past, or it could be about also too that there's changes coming through your life and you're just not wanting to deal with it or wanting to change. Like these things, you know deep down that things have to change, that things have to get better, that things have to be said. There's things that you have to say, but you're not saying them. And there's something here that says that. You know, you be bold, be strong, be the King of Swords. You know, the King of Swords, he doesn't hold back. You know, he sees something that's wrong and he's gonna say it. You know, and that's the king and the queen, but you have the King of Swords here. He says, you know, hey, what's going on? You know, why does this have to happen this way? Why? You know, he goes and does what he needs to do, but he does it in a smart way. He doesn't go and yell and get all upset and start cussing or calling names or starting to point fingers. Well, you did this and you did that. He does it. He knows what he needs to do and he does it in a calm way. And that's something that they're saying you need to do, especially with your communication. The Hangman is here and they're saying that, you know, have patience for everything. Look at things differently. Don't just be one-sided. Look at it all from all angles. Like, why did this happen? And why did this person do this? And why did this person leave here? And why did they go there? And what happened? You know, don't just be one-sided and hear it from one person and, oh, okay, yeah, that's what happened. No, you need to hear it from all around and really see that truth in things, because you have your card here and it's saying, hey, see the truth, see it. You also have, you also needing patience for everything. You have the Three of Cups. And why is the Three of Cups here? One more card. Thank you, Spirit. Definitely going towards celebration here. I feel like you're going towards celebration. Always know that there's support around you, that you're never alone, that the divine is always with you also. I feel like you're definitely moving forward. You do have the Chariot card, putting things in order, putting things in control, controlling things, all things around you. I feel like there's traveling here. You could also be moving for some of you guys, so just know that. But definitely moving towards that success, knowing what way to go, knowing what to do next. Things are taking its time. It is in divine timing. Have patience for everything. Okay, do it right. Don't cut corners. Go with the flow on things. Wow, this is beautiful. This is a very nice reading. All right, so Libra, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. God bless.